Hey y'all, hey! It's Amber bringing you another weekly movie talk video, Vlogmas edition. So if you don't know what that means or just aren't in the know, make sure to check those chapters below because here we go. So let's go over the new releases for this coming weekend, which is going to be December 17th through the 19th. We have two wide releases this weekend. I'm pretty sure the whole world knows what one of them is, but they are Nightmare Alley and Spider-Man No Way Home. And Nightmare Alley is a new Guillermo del Toro movie, which looks freaking amazing. I actually just rewatched the trailer because I didn't remember offhand what it was, and then once I started playing it, I'm like, oh yeah, it's this movie. I really wanted to see it. Didn't realize it was coming out in December, so that's fun. It's coming out this week. It looks amazing. It's got a shit ton of good actors in it, so I'm excited for that, as well as trying to figure out what actually is going on in the movie. So if you see it, let me know how it is, because I want to see it really bad, but I'm just swamped with Vlogmas, so there's no way in hell I will be able to go see probably either one of these this weekend. And the other one is Spider-Man No Way Home. I think everyone and their mom has been waiting for this movie for a while. It looks freaking fantastic, and everyone wants to go see it, so they finally could put to bed the whole, is Tobey Maguire in it? Is Andrew Garfield in it? Well, you get to find out this weekend. I may try to force myself to go see it sometime this weekend, just so that there's no spoilers, because I do have some spoiler kings at my job, and I don't like spoilers, so I may have to force myself to take a night off and go see it, so pray for me if I do. And if you do get to see it, let me know what you think below so we can discuss it. Now just to go over my predictions for this past weekend, which was for December 10th through the 12th. These predictions, I remember, was just kind of like, I'm just going to pick something. And then midway through picking them and creating all the poster graphics and stuff for the last video, I completely forgot about House of Gucci. So I just kind of snuck it in with Eternals at number 5. So these were my picks for the top 5 for this past weekend, which again was the 10th through the 12th. Going from the bottom and working our way up. At number 5, I chose Eternals or House of Gucci. Number 4, I chose National Champions. Number 3, I chose Ghostbusters Afterlife. Number 2, I chose Encanto. And for number 1, I chose West Side Story. Mainly because I knew everyone and their mom was going to go see West Side Story. So what I did is I just moved everything down and threw in National Champions. And because I threw in National Champions towards the bottom, I forgot about House of Gucci. So let's see how bad I did in the top 5. Because I know I probably did really bad. Ugh. Now let's go over the changes in the top 10 from this past weekend, which again was December 10th through the 12th. So for the changes, we only have one movie we're saying goodbye to from the top 10 this weekend. And after 4 weeks on the charts, coming in at number 12 was King Richard, which was previously number 9. So that's crazy. But as you saw on Monday, there were the Golden Globe nominations, and it got a bunch of them, so I could see that maybe jumping back into the top 10, so we'll just have to see. Now for the rest of the top 10. At number 10 was Let There Be Carnage, which was previously at number 11, so it's sneaking back into the top 10, so we'll have to see how long it stays there. At number 9, which was previously at number 8, was Dune, which since it got some nominations, it might start climbing up again. At number 8, which was previously at number 4, was Christmas with the Chosen, The Messengers, which is a complete make sensible, just made that word up, of why it's dropped 4 spots. It came out of nowhere, and now it's going to fall off into nowhere. Number 7, holding its spot at number 7, since that's where it was previously, is Clifford the Big Red Dog. And at number 6, which also was previously at number 6, is Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. So that is the bottom half of the top 10. So let's see how the top 5 panned out. Oh hey, before we get to the top 5, make sure to like and share this video with any other movie fans that you may know of. And don't forget to subscribe and tap that bell so you don't miss out on any other content that I might put up, like, hello, I'm in Vlogmas mode, so you're missing daily videos if this is the first one you've seen this month, because I have put one out daily. Best believe I'm tired, but I'm doing it. Also, there's a bunch of birthdays of my favorite celebrities and actors, so you might be missing out on those too, because I think there's 2 more this month. You'll have to wait and see. So make sure to subscribe. Get back to me. Now it's time to go over the top 5 for last weekend, which was, again, December 10th through the 12th. At number 5, making $3 million this past weekend, was Eternals, which was previously at number 5 as well. At number 4, making $4 million this past weekend, was House of Gucci, which was previously at number 3. At number 3, making $7 million this past weekend, was Ghostbusters Afterlife, which was previously at number 2. At number 2, making $9 million this past weekend, which was also previously number 1, is Encanto. And at number 1, in its opening weekend, making $10 million, was West Side Story. So, it looks like I got 4 of those right. That dang House of Gucci, I don't know why I forgot about it. It's probably because I haven't seen it. So, it's like I know the hype is huge about it, but I haven't seen it, so I haven't gotten bitten by it yet. But I know it exists. So, let's go over and predict this weekend's top 5. Alright, and here are my predictions for this coming weekend, which is December 17th through the 19th. I'm pretty much going to just shift everything down, if I'm being honest. Mainly because the movies that are out in the top 5 this past weekend have been out for a while, so I know any new movie is probably going to make more than what they've been making, or kind of around the same. So, this is what I chose. Number 5, I'm going to give it to Ghostbusters Afterlife. Number 4, I'm going to give to Encanto. Number 3, I'm going to go with West Side Story. Number 2, I'm going to go with Nightmare Alley, even though it might debut a little bit lower, but it's Guillermo del Toro, and it's a horror movie, and we don't really have, well, I don't think it's a horror movie, it's a thriller, excuse me. I think it's a thriller, and we don't really have any thrillers right now, so I think people will rush out to that. And then at number 1, which is going to be just a big duh, I chose Spider-Man No Way Home, because that's going to blow up the box office. So those are my predictions. And like always, when I remember, I'll put my top 5 predictions for this coming weekend in the comments below. So if you want to compare yours with mine, go ahead and put yours down there as well. And we'll see who gets more right next week. It'll probably be you. That's a wrap for this week's movie talk. If you had fun today, make sure to let me know down below. And until next time, tell your mother I said hello.